at the end of the day, when the pregnancy is termed, the woman comes to the hospital to deliver, we teach our students of how to welcome those women to the clinic. The midwife will build confidence, build a rapport between herself and the woman, so that when it is time for the woman to deliver, the woman can confidently come to the hospital to deliver. So if you haven't developed much rapport with your client when she was coming for antenatal care, she won't be able, she can't face you during labor. So we teach them all the technique, all the skills that is required of them to be able to do that conveniently, so that the woman is rest assured that when I come here to deliver, this midwife or this birth attendant will be able to take care of me. So when they come during labor, they are confident to approach us in the facilities.
They themselves need to be strong for themselves, and that they are not the first people that have encountered short issues. They are also going to go through that phase, and they will come out of it if they are strong enough, if they are courageous, and if they follow the necessary advice the trained maybe doctors, counselors, or nurses give them.
Really having trust and belief in your healthcare provider is so key. Just even having those conversations ahead of time with your healthcare provider about what's going to happen, to prepare yourself, for that experience is really important. So I would say, in that space, it's really important that healthcare providers play a role and it's really their responsibility, I would say, to build that trust and rapport with the patient. And also really thinking about culture, right? So thinking about how can we culturally tailor care, also based on people's culture and kind of what their background is, and just making things that are making the care sort of tailored to their own needs. And I think that's really, really important in terms of building that trust and rapport. And I would say it's not just about the providers, it's not just the physician and that 15-minute meeting you might have with the physician, but really the whole healthcare staff can play a role. So it's all about sort of have everyone in the space being welcoming. So just making sure that people are being listened to and also given the attention that they deserve, being monitored carefully, right? Because that would really do a lot to sort of prevent all of these sort of maternal health emergencies that lead to maternal mortality. And then it also carries through after childbirth by really thinking about what are the support systems we can put in place, as healthcare providers for women. So whether it is lactation support, whether it's mental health support, whether it's just checking in or sending someone to the home to check in to see how things are going, whether it's sort of leveraging existing social networks to make sure that, the partner is more involved, or their family is more involved, whatever their context might be. That's really key to making sure that women, because we know at the end of the day that maternal health, again, it's child health, right? So a happy mother is a happy child. And just making sure that we're doing whatever we can to help mothers have a positive, optimal experience during childbirth and then after giving birth as well.
In the process of conducting labor and even receiving the women to the antenatal clinic, there is a very important concept that we are passing on to them. That is respectful maternity care. So we want our women to deliver in dignity. We want to maintain their privacy. We want to keep their information. So when they come at the clinic for ANC, anything that we are doing to them, we want to palpate, we want to screen the beds, we want to take permission from the woman that we want to pass catheter, we want to touch their abdomen, we want to do procedure to them so that they consent so that during the procedure, collaboration will be seen and you get the consent of the woman. If you get the consent of the woman, you are getting the best out of the whole situation. The woman will be free to communicate with you. The woman will be free as long as the woman is confident that her information is secured and her privacy is secured. She will be open up to be able to communicate with you.
We always maintain our confidentiality, and that is why I said we have our counseling room. When we are called upon or when we receive any patient or any survivor, we do bring them in. We do extend our greetings to them, we introduce ourselves to them, and then we tell them that they should be confident and they should have trust in us, and they should know that whatever we are going to say, whatever we are going to discuss, or whatever they are going to say to us will always remain between the both of us. And that is why we are only in a room wherein the two of us are there, and they should feel free to explain to us, and we guarantee them that we are going to have a confidentiality discussion between us.